time last year was I actually this dedicated to being an artist and going towards that, or was I not even? I don't even remember.
I mean, I think you were talking about it, but you doing
yeah,
nothing.
I wasn't really doing nothing. That was a problem.
A lot of talk.
There was a lot of talk.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, I know. And so I'm trying not. I don't want that to happen again this year, because I noticed. All right, one thing I was talking about with Michaela. Today's date is January 17th, 2019. My name is... Hold on.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch, you have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream.
My name is Raymond Adams, Jr., and I am from Chicago, Illinois. And today, I'm basically going to be going over my goals for 2020.
So first, what is your vision? And we'll get back into the goals on how we're going to get there. Okay. But I want to understand what your vision is first.
Okay. So, the vision is to be an artist. And the vision is I don't want to be the next anybody, but I want to be a hip-hop / R&B artist. And I want to grow my own following from social media. And yeah, I want to be an artist. I don't want to be a part of a record label. I'm gonna say that now, actually, because I don't want to even want to come back later and be like, oh, well, you know they offered me blah 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 blah. Like, nah, like I want to own my own stuff. I want to be in charge of my own self. People like Roddy Ricch, who I love right now, he was talking about how he just wants to. He didn't even want to sign to. I think it was. I think it might have been Dr. Dre, and he didn't want to sign to Dr. Dre because Nipsey told him, it's best to be your own person and own your own stuff, so that you can do what you think is best for you.
2019 is about to come to a close. How was your year?
The year didn't go as planned. I think the year when I had my vision of what I wanted the year to go as, at this time last year, I'm not even close to where I want to be. So this year I feel like we both sat down and we're like, okay, how can we hold ourselves accountable? And I think one of the ways is documenting it and laying out our goals.
A lot of different people out there try to strive for the same thing. So what's going to differentiate you from getting to the ultimate goal? What are your stepping stones for 2020?
I think one thing that a lot of people mess up and why they fail is because they're not patient. And I think one of the ways that I'm going to become patient is through meditation. One thing I'm going to start doing is reading a lot more. And I actually started reading more than I usually did this semester. And I started basically reading, I would say about 2 books a month. And the reason for that was primarily just because there was a class that required it, but the books that were required for the class were pretty cool. And now I started thinking, okay, well, maybe I actually do like reading. Because initially, I thought that I didn't like reading just because I was reading stuff that I wasn't interested in. I don't like reading history books, but I like reading about mindfulness and about the law of attraction, about sports, and about a lot of other things, mysteries and stuff like that. So I think that is something I'm gonna start doing because one, I want to get my vocabulary up, and I think one of the best ways to get your vocabulary up is through reading. I wanna grow my following, because with me dropping music, I feel like I need to have a following so I can have people, you know, hear my music and everything like that. Figure out if people like it, they don't like it, whatever. And so one of those things that I'm gonna start doing is waking up every day at a specific time and going on, you know, people's social media and just being part of the whole, and not just looking at my, you know, my page and stuff like that. I think a lot of people start looking at just their page and then start feeling like, well, how come nobody's showing me love? How come nobody? Because you're not showing love to them. And so that's something that I just recently figured out through my man Gary V. Shout out to Gary V. And yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna make an EP, and I'm gonna have 7 songs, and then I might also try to drop other singles outside of that. But the first thing that I'm gonna try to get done is an album. And depending on when I can find a producer, that's another one of my goals, is finding a producer. I think one of the biggest problems for me thus far has been trying to find people that are like-minded. So once I find somebody who is able to work with me and I'm able to work with them, and maybe we're just able to help each other out, I think once I get that ball running, I'll be able to drop an album, hopefully some singles, and by the end of the year, hopefully I'll be able to drop the album about this time, January 17th. But
what's gonna be your artist name?
Honestly, I'm glad you asked that, because that's something I've been thinking about. I really just want to go with my real name. I tried thinking about an artist name. I really did. I tried thinking about it with some friends, and then friends like kind of joke around with it. But I kind of want to just use my real name, because I was thinking about it. Some people call me Ray Dog, but that was just a funny thing for people to call me, because my dad was called Ray Dog, I think, and then that kind of stuck with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go with my regular name. Okay. Especially because I don't want to just stick with hip hop, and I feel like a lot of hip hop artists go by a different name. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like a lot of R&B artists just use their regular names. Or am I wrong? I don't know, but I'm gonna go with it.
So a year from now, it'll be the end of 2020, the start of the new decade.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a similar video. And so what do you now want to say to your future self?
A year from now, I think I would like to be able to look back on this and feel like I actually accomplished everything because one thing is the goals that I've set is not really out of reach, you know. One of my goals for next year is to have 18,000 followers, right? So if I have 18,000 followers or close to 18,000 followers, I think that'll be a really good thing. If I have an album, you know, I have some songs, hopefully we bumping that right now, next year, you know. And yeah, I think as long as I accomplish the things that I'm actually setting right now, I think I'm straight. And then next year this time, it's time to sit down and do the same thing, make more goals. What's the next step?
What's your name?
My name is The EP will contain 7 songs, and
that's crazy how you just learned that word.
The EP.
And you use it like you know. Continue.
We gotta tell people that. We ain't gotta tell people.
Right.
People don't know like all that type of stuff that you were doing, and so I think it would be really dope to document that stuff so that we can put it out there.